Hit this button, and then my audio should be pretty good. Right? Yeah, everyone's good with my audio now. My audio sounds better. I'm not peaking. Stream.
Well, I mean, no difference here, you know.
Well, fuck you. I'm talking to the stream. The people that matter.
Bruh.
It's Manu0700 on Twitter, Twitch, Max.
What?
The guy I was talking about, Manu0700.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Yeah. We matter? That's a first. Well, I mean, some of you matter. Not you, Aura. You don't pay me money.
Very true. Sneaky's worldview is entirely shekel-based.
Hello, and welcome to Fanfiction Contempt Theater 9003. Now with probably better audio. I'm your host, SneakyDevil.
Doubt it.
And we have a Norwegian in chat. Gray
Shalom.
is here to add his 2 cents, and so
2
is
cents.
Max. And that's probably all we're going to get out of them today. The audio
Probably,
sounds
probably.
worse. Excellent. Fantastic. That is great
Perfect.
to hear.
Just what they wanted.
That's
That's what this is
exactly
all about.
what I was aiming for.
I'm sure it was.
Decrease in audio quality.
I'm sure it was.
Decrease
Gotta
in
hear
audio
this
quality.
I'm sure. Oh
He must
wow,
know.
yeah, you fucked that up, but good.
Did I really? Did I really?
Yeah, your Discord mic now sounds better than your stream mic.
Does it? Oh my god! Does it really?
Good job.
Sneaky.
I am
sneaky,
in
sneaky.
awe.
Impressive, honestly.
Indeed.
All right. So how does it sound now?
I'll let you know in like 20 seconds, because boy, this is a fucking delay.
I do. It's on low latency mode. Oh, now the static's back. God fucking yeah. See, that's why I had the noise suppression on it.
Yeah, it did sound a bit better, but as Or mentioned, the static had come back for some reason. Do you have a pop filter on that thing?
I do.
Okay, well then I don't know what you've done, because normally that would fix like half the issues you're having.
You would think that, but you're wrong because you forgot who's handling the technology.
Yeah, it's a sneaky devil moment.
I feel like if I was more like entrepreneur inclined,
Yes.
I could make a living off of 100% sneaky proof technology.
It's entirely
Like
possible.
you were the benchmark. If
Yeah.
you don't break it, no one's breaking it.
Every single time Zeke's releases an update to his fanfiction program, I'm immediately just like, Zeke's, it's broken again. And he's like, how the fuck did you make it do that?
Well, the best part is like people give us like, hey guys, I broke it in this way. How'd you do that? Versus you going, it's broken. What'd you do? I don't know.
It just broke.
It just stopped working. It's telling me it can't find the file. He's like, did you put the file in? Yeah? Okay, we'll put these files in. Okay, I put them in. It says it still can't find the file. Okay, we'll put this file in. Okay, I put that file in and it says it's okay now. He's like, but why does that work? That's not even related. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, I like that you and I are on opposite ends of like Q&A testing. There's the idiot savant and the dude that just likes breaking stuff.
I still love that I got banned from my college's QA testing. I've told
Dumb.
that story. How about now? Is the audio better now?
It's still kind of weirdly underwater to me, but everyone seems to think it's fine. So
I'm gonna keep adjusting it as the stream goes on. See what's working, what's not working.
or saying it feels like there's a light echo to me. It just sounds like you're kind of underwater, a little bit muffled, weirdly.
Maybe I should. I'll try and bump the gain up.
The best part about this is that I've done mic setups, and all I had to do was literally plug them in, adjust 2 variables, and done.
Yeah, no.
You're usually at this point mics are plug and play when they're USB. You somehow, without even touching anything, just fuck it up. And then when you do touch it to fix it, it's like you're gambling. Someone's grabbing that marble at the roulette and tossing it. Let's just see what happens.
Let's see. It's. I don't even know. I don't even know how to say it. Like I just have a way with technology where it's like I find solutions to problems I didn't realize I wasn't supposed to have.
Sneaky creates
That
more
actually makes
problems.
sense.
Honestly, I'm glad I have Sneaky as a friend, because if we ever do have an AI uprising, I'm pointing them his way.
True.
He's
True.
the one that
That'll
broke
just
your
solve
father.
itself.
But no, I like telling the stories about how I got banned out of my quality assurance testing for the video games of my college, because it's just so great. Like, they had this one mage combat game, and I found a glitch in the animations where if you switched to a different spell, it would reset the animation. So you could cast immediately after switching without having to finish the cast animation of your previous spell.
Genius.
So I would just run around fucking flicking the spin wheel and just be like, cast, 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 cast. Just fucking wiping everyone out that was also testing it. And they're just like, wait, what?
Ah, Sneaky.
Sneaky GM.
Oh god, it's actually frankly it's terrible because I'm playing WoW again, and I have no add-ons enabled. Right, no add-ons. It's a fresh
Welcome to my
install
world.
of WoW with no add-ons, and I enter combat, and suddenly I'm getting a bunch of Lua errors saying it's unable to render the faceplates. I'm just like, oh no. Okay, so yeah, just keep me updated on the audio. Say it's better or worse as I'm adjusting these settings as we go.
The furries are racist against the bowmen.
So is any fanfic going to be covered tonight? Yes, there will be fanfic covered tonight. In fact, it's the one I said I would keep doing for the past like several weeks and that I never got around to doing. Okay, so this is Reverend Insanity by our Manu0700 on Twitch, Redeather on our Discord. He's asked me to look at this fic. He said the power set is from Reverend Insanity, but it's mainly taking place as a gamer story in a Kane Ga Kill. Now, everyone should be more or less aware of my opinions of a Kane Ga Kill. I don't like it. It's dumb. The Game of Thrones of anime are some of the words I've used to describe it in the past. It tries to be edgy because it can, and I don't particularly like it. But I do know it. So I told him that I would take a look at the story. Dear God, the pronunciation. Eat my asshole. That's what I have to say to you.
Kinky, but okay.
So anyway. This is Goo Gamer.
Girl gamer.
I can kill others. Others can naturally come to kill me. This is nothing.
Huh?
Not the best. This is a quote. You're starting the summary off with. Not exactly the best way to start your story. Both the whole quote thing. Sometimes a quote can be good to be your summary. As cringy as it is, I've seen stories basically not have a summary, and then just start off their story instead with a definition of a word, and like it looks like it just came directly out of the dictionary. I've seen that done in the past, and sometimes the stories are really garbage when they do that, and don't deserve to do that. But then the few stories that I have read that do that have been amazing are like, okay, yeah, you did it really well, and it really worked with the theme you were going for. It's a came, yeah, a came. That's what I said, a came.
Just leave it be, guys. It's
Doesn't
not
matter.
gonna work. It's not gonna work.
But anyway. A Kame. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wu Yi Ha is not your simple goo immortal, as he has a secret no one knows. Now, I believe this is from the Reverend Insanity bit. This is a Wuxia, story, or as I like to call them, Chinese rape fantasies. Not in the way the Japanese would like it, of course. Because most of the Wuxia stories, historically, are about a modern Chinaman getting isekai'd into a fantasy China land and using his modern Chinese culture and intelligence to dominate and destroy everyone he dislikes. And rape women. Because apparently raping women is a very common topic in Wuxia.
I feel like the only time that's used is it's that old lazy thing of like, how do we show this person is in trouble? Oh, have someone trying to rape them.
Genius.
No, unfortunately in Wuxia stories, it's more often than not framed in that if the man is powerful enough to rape the woman, then he should be able to.
Oh yes.
I have no
Genius.
idea which of those you've read then. Granted, I've only seen like 3 myself and dropped them because the escalation is
Oh yes,
really
the
bad.
escalation in it is hilariously bad, and I'm not
Will
saying
make
it's
next to
it's
blush.
always put in a positive light. There is the occasional cultivation story that has the bad guys doing it, and that's how you know they're bad guys, is because they're raping women because they can.
Yeah, again, those are the only stories where I've seen that because it's a very cheap and
I've seen
admittedly
it.
effective way off.
I've seen it
Yeah.
quite a number of times actually. Later on, in not those same stories, but in other stories where once the main character gets enough power, he basically just starts having sex with whatever woman he wants, and if anyone tries to stop him, he kills them. Because
Yeah, as you do.
author
of
power
course.
fantasy,
That's how it be.
China #1, you know, that stuff.
Glorious China, #1.
But anyway, so I don't know the specifics of this story, the Goo Immortals or whatever it is, Reverend Insanity. But it has the word immortals in it, and anything immortal typically has secrets. You know, just saying. But persecuted and forced to start again, Wu Yi Hai will show his enemies what he can do. A gamer main character. So not maybe the best summary to tell us what this story is really about. So far, what I'm getting from this is gamer main character That's it. That's all I've got from the summary. The main character is a gamer. He has powers. Is kind of a
That's how it be.
Yeah. It's not really a big surprise.
Who could have thought?
This is my first fic, so reviews with any ways to improve are always appreciated. Inspired
Wait, well,
by
you get a lot of
Fake
those.
Kai's ascension and the fact that there aren't many Reverend and Sandy fanfics. I hope you like it. Eastern C would be capitalized. The Goo world is divided into 5 major regions: the southern border, western border, northern plains, eastern sea, and central continent. The western border is recognized for its vast blah blah blah. Okay, so basically he does a lore dump on the Goo world. Which I understand you're listing it under anime X-overs, but no one goes to anime X-overs unless they're looking for a crossover already. Typically with something they already know. So your main community is going to be a Kame Ga Kill. And doing a massive lore dump about something they probably really don't care about. It's 50-50. Maybe some people will be like, oh, this is cool, I'm interested in this world. Maybe most people will probably be like, this has nothing to do with it, Kame Ga Kill. I'm leaving.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Escalations to moth level bad? Yeah, no, they're really bad. So Central Continent is known for being the Central Continent. Very impressive. The Eastern Sea is known for being an enormous sea. We call that an ocean.
Really? Whoa. That's impressive, dude.
Yeah, enormous seas are oceans.
Damn. It do kinda be like that.
The question of why is the lore dump even happening, as to what point of view are we even getting this from? Yes. So it's a lore dump from, I'm assuming, a omnipotent third-person narrator perspective, because then it immediately goes into a bunch of dialogue without any action. Woo ye ha, you damn demon, hand over game goo, and I'll let you live. Scoundrel, give this senior your goo and face retribution for your acts. Wu Yiha, the supreme elder of Tang Clan Tang Song, requires your presence in Immortal Goo House. Monster, you killed my father and stole his goo to refine yours. By right, your goo now belongs to me. Give it to me, and this young master will give you a quick death.
I'm
You know-
getting real,
Yeah.
like annoyed with the amount of goo being thrown around here.
Yeah, I can't help but like mentally substitute with goo, as in G-O-O.
Yeah.
And that just sounds all sorts of wrong to me.
You stole my goo, now prepare to die.
Uh-oh.
Please stop.
My
What's
gamer
our
goo.
Who knows?
My gamer goo.
Oh.
Oh god, oh fuck.
Why did we go there?
Because it literally says that right there. The first dialogue line is hand over your gamer goo.
And I'll let you live.
I hate you so much right now.
Good.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
that's also another thing, is there's a lot of missing commas here. And not only that, this would actually be a good time to introduce the people shouting each thing, so we get a general idea of who's chasing him and why. The who's chasing him is left for after the why is given in this instance, because how you're introducing the characters is main character is running away. You know, character 1 turns the corner. Get back here, you scoundrel! You know, guys dressed like this, looks like this. Boom. Next guy turns the corner. Damn you! Come back here! Looks like this, dressed like this. Boom, move on. This is the one instance that would actually be usable in the narrative. And you didn't do it. How can we not go there?
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows? As someone who knows nothing of the series, none of this makes any sense and is all confusing me. Well, nothing of this so far has anything to do with the king got killed. This is all goo story related.
What was
Game
it?
review.
Reverend something?
Reverend Insanity,
Reverend.
I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck that is.
Wuxia story again, like I said.
Ching Chong bullshit.
Chinese cultivation.
No, I know what those stories are. Just like I don't know what this one is.
So that's
Because
always
they're all. If you've read one, you've read
yeah. You
probably
read, you
90%
pretty much
of
read
them.
them all. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what always got me was how the main character is supposed to grow as a person and like learn to make up for their faults and whatnot to you know, as during the theme of cultivation of understanding oneself and improving oneself to gain more power. Except the main character always turns into like this fucking moral high horse or just edgy trash bag.
Well, would you like to see some of the tags associated with? Would you like to hear some of these tags associated with Reverend Insanity?
Oh
Sure,
boy.
go ahead.
Ruthless protagonist,
Uh,
evil protagonist,
Oh wow.
cunning protagonist, anti-hero protagonist, smart
Mm.
protagonist, cold
Yep.
protagonist, calm protagonist. There's a lot of
Mm.
protagonist tags with this.
Yeah, wow, is there
Oh, it
dating
just
is
keeps
dating sim
going.
involved in there? Do you have any dating sim casual gamer?
Oh yeah. 2071 chapters. Yes, sounds about average for a fucking wuxia story, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
Like,
about right.
I have a friend in high school who actually read a fuck ton of like
Wuxia?
wuxia stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he start cultivating?
No, thankfully. But like he would read every fucking class. He was sitting there reading fucking wuxia stories. Hours on end. It never fucking stopped.
Probably one of the worst ways to ever spend your time, to be honest.
He spent like 1 month reading the same fucking story. He wasn't even like 30% into it. Like at the end of the month.
Did he just not have that moment of like, I could be reading something better?
Be reading
No.
something so much better.
Like, I could be reading the tuning exams from Naruto?
Well, I mean, he's already read Naruto,
Oof.
but
Oh, well, he should have just
Yeah.
read. He should have just reread the Zabuza arc and then ended there.
Yeah, honestly.
yeah.
Thanks for coming to my ninja
Life.
one shot, guys. Anyway, so Wu Yi-ha was drenched from head to toes in blood. It's head to toe. Heads to toe. Also, it's multiple heads of two as well.
Oh, heads to toes. Okay.
Yeah, the saying's head to toe. With
Oh, I
blood.
know what the saying is.
I know. I'm saying for him. His hair rumpled, covering his wide and tall nose, while his right eye was nowhere to be seen.
Hmm.
Get it? His eye was nowhere to be seen.
You be quiet. So, like, are we to assume his right eye is missing from the socket? He's missing that entire part of his face. It's hidden by his hair. What?
I'm
Hair, probably.
assuming the author is implying that the eye is gone. Where's the eye gone? I have no idea, but I guess it is. Yeah. But so anyway, I wouldn't say rumpled. Rumpled is a term you would use for hair that is messed up, you know, just out of place and messy. I wouldn't use rumpled to describe someone who has taken critical injuries. I would use something like slick with blood, coated in blood, you know,
Yeah. I'm not sure I would even use rumpled for hair. Normally, you would use that for clothing.
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
Yeah. Dumped it on the hair thing.
Caked, yeah, caked. You know, fucking thinking of other ways to describe Rump. You know, maybe clumps of it are coagulating in his hair already, and so it's like got that kind of spiky gel look to it, or something. You know, like there are so many better ways to describe messed up hair than rumple.
Yeah.
Remember, kids, a thesaurus is not your friend.
No, Draydon, plaster this is sneaky in about an hour or so.
You know, that's a good point. I should be.
Yeah.
Stain.
I'll join you.
I would say stain would be more used for
Clothing,
yeah.
kinda.
Hair
Fabric.
stained with blood is...
Hair doesn't really stain.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I get his intention.
yeah, I get the
where
intention, but it just doesn't really apply. In my opinion, at least.
it does come off a bit awkward to me, yeah.
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 With hair, you want to use stained. Not for blood.
I mean, if
Yeah.
if it's blonde hair, her blonde hair stained with blood, so you get the idea of like maybe there's
Yeah.
patches.
That's fair, yeah.
But I can't really recommend using that for anything besides hair that would be clearly apparent on.
Exactly.
Let's see, anyway. Then we get to the next paragraph where we get back into more character description of the main character. His once pure white robes, now darkly stained crimson red. That's a lot of blood. Rippled,
fair amount of blood, yeah.
rippled in the wind. No, robes would not ripple in the wind if they're deeply stained with blood. Blood is very wet and it's very sticky. So it's going to do two things. It's going to stick to you, and it's going to droop. It's not going to ripple. Unless
Basically,
it's a hurricane. Well, if it's a hurricane, he has more issues at hand.
Yeah, more pressing issues.
Showing his muscular body. Why would his robes show his muscular body if the robes are so loose that they're rippling in the wind?
It's a very good question, actually.
Again, this would be a case of where the robes sticking to him showed his muscle definition because they were sticking to him. So that's a little bit of a weird connection there. Blood's very wet, but what about lava? Fuck off, Pedro.
We're not going there.
Yeah.
I think we already have, unfortunately.
I got
I'd love-
Shiro's server to talk about it for like
Yeah.
3 hours one time. So it's just like, in general chat, I was like, if you get dunked in lava, are you considered wet?
I would say no,
The
honestly.
entirety of Shiro's server ground to a halt was like, we need to figure out this philosophical question.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did none of those dumb motherfuckers say, no, you're considered dead?
No.
Oh my god.
Dumb. I diagnose you with corpse.
I'm guessing they forgot to mention that whatever the robes were torn apart by, yeah, it's possible.
Problem. Yeah.
Or he could probably be saying it later on. Now, the jostling. What jostling?
What?
The jostling of what?
Jostling of the pure white robes.
Jocelyn, yeah, that's
But
yeah,
no,
that's
the-
the only context we have.
But no, the
Yeah,
thing
that's
is,
the only way I can read it as.
there's no movement going on right now.
I mean, the robes are rippling in the wind.
But that's not being jostled. That's rippling in the wind.
Yeah. I guess. I don't fucking know, dude. That's
Like
the most
the
sense
wind
I can make
coming
out of it.
in and like jostling and rippling your sheets, or your sheets will start to flutter. That's not jostling. Jostling's like a shaking back and forth sort of thing. Like, oh, I bumped into the table, so the cup jostled. That's
Yep.
not rippling. That's completely different subsection of movement. causing droplets of the red liquid to fall to the ground around his feet. From the robes? So the robes are so deeply dunked in blood that the lightest of winds causing it to ripple is causing blood to drip down. So that's a lot of fucking blood, yet somehow it's not weighing the robes down at all. Okay.
Or it's a very strong wind, I suppose.
No, I guess. He knew he was doomed, and despite trying not to let his emotions show, those in the mob could easily recognize the looks of anger and silent resignation on his face. That's the new Zero Mass Blood. Yes.
Oh, yes.
It's what the humans call Mass Effect.
Anti-gravity blood.
How could we forget that? We're so...
Oh, wait, of course. It's the same blood that's in all the fighter pilots in Ace Combat.
Oh, yeah.
Is that actually a thing? Because the lore that I get from Ace Combat's so fucking weird.
Oh, God,
I don't fucking know either, dude.
I still
Honestly.
remember the time that someone tried to explain Ace Combat lore to me, and it's like, okay, so it starts 10,000 years before the Earth forms, and I'm like, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
really?
Doesn't they start like 4.6 million years before the modern day? When
Something
a
like
fucking
that.
meteor hits the Earth or
Yeah,
something?
something like
Wait,
that, yeah.
Actually?
Yeah, you listen to
Yeah,
it.
no,
Yeah.
like, actually, yeah.
Actually, yeah. At least as far as I am aware. That's how it
I
starts.
need to
There
start
is-
playing that series, apparently.
There's literally,
Yeah, same.
like, 9 pages of lore before you even get to the first Ace Combat game.
Yeah.
It's just like... fuck.
Good old Japan.
I'm gonna need you to stop.
Wait, is Ace Combat Japanese developed?
I don't fucking know. I'm blaming
I
the
thought it
man.
was Publisher Bandai Namco. Well, all right. Yeah, that explains a lot now.
Yeah. The sky had many white clouds! A non sequitur.
Interesting.
There was no starlight. Wait. 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 Hold up. The sky had many white clouds. There was no starlight, only the sun blazing.
I see.
You know, this is where I get petty and point out that the sun is a star, therefore you are wrong.
Wait. Wait, hold up.
I don't think this is.
Why is starlight even being mentioned if the sun's out?
I don't know.
Oh, that's a question.
Like, I can understand it's like, oh, there's many clouds in the sky and there was no starlight. I could get that. It's like, oh, it's nighttime and it's dark because the clouds in the sky is blocking all the starlight. It's like, no, there's many clouds in the sky, there's no starlight, but the sun is blazing. It's like, wait. Wait, hold
This
up.
makes no sense.
It's like being like, the sky was clear. There was no moon to be found, but the sun was at its zenith. Like, yeah, no shit, the moon was nowhere to be found. It was on the other side of the fucking planet at the moment. Why are you saying the moon is nowhere to be found if you immediately say afterwards the sun is at its zenith? Like, no shit, it's fucking 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. 12 p.m. No fucking shit, the moon's not out.
Yeah, well, I mean, depending on where you are. Like, for example, up here, you can have moon up 12 p.m. anytime.
Could be an eclipse. I don't...
There is
I don't
no
think
moon.
you have to make a daily mention that today is not an eclipse.
Oh man, that would be a fucking world to live in.
The only day where it's not mentioned, like the eclipse is never brought up, is the day where there's an eclipse. Every other day is the day that it's not an eclipse.
Genius. The eclipse is the normal.
He doesn't even know what time it is. Fuck off, Aura. I'm gonna need you to pay me or shut the fuck up.
Yep, I paid you, so I don't need to shut the fuck up.
At least here in Brazil, you can always see the moon.
Yeah, but you're in
doesn't
Brazil.
count.
Brazil doesn't exist.
Yeah, Brazil does not exist.
It's a scam, peddled by Big Brazil to sell you more Brazil.
Big Brazil.
Big
No, it's a scam. No, it's a scam peddled by Big Portugal.
No, I mean technically.
They wanted everyone to think that they actually conquered a lot more territory than they actually did. The moon wants to kill you. Yeah, hey guys, speaking of moons wanting to kill us, did you guys hear the moon is wet? Found water on the moon?
Is there lava on the moon?
We found water again.
Moon's wet. Also, moon might be haunted.
Second one is definitely.
I'm gonna get my space gun then.
Aura asking the real question, but is there oil?
Yes.
Oh,
Say, a new space
can
race if
you
we find
say?
oil up there.
Yeah.
Moon's haunted. Gets gun. What? Moon's haunted. Cock's gun. I think my favorite version of that meme is a conversation over budget between NASA and the government. It says here that you've applied for a budget increase to cover the expenses of multiple automatic firearms and or tanks. You are aware you are NASA, correct? Yep. Moon's haunted. What? That's why we need the guns. Moon's haunted.
True.
The moon's haunted? Won't be if you give us the guns.
Exactly. Problem, solution, right there.
It's a very American solution, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, yeah. It's the fucking American Space Association or whatever. North American Space Association, you know. It wouldn't be American if it didn't have the American solutions to the American problems.
See a ghost, just shoot it.
Yeah.
Why does it even matter if it's haunted? Yeah, look, it's very important to know if the moon's haunted or not, okay? The Destiny 2 version's pretty good too. Yeah, no, I like that one. I'm really sad that they DMCA'd that. That's kind of pathetic, to be honest.
Cringe.
Wait, that was DMCA'd?
Yeah, it's because the song they used, you know, the song that every fucking person was using for that meme, they DMCA'd the Destiny one because it got super popular.
Damn.
Yeah. Big cringe.
Cringe.
Anyway, so let's see what we got here. The sunlight could not penetrate the cloud layers. It only made the place brighter. Wait, hold up. Wait.
You know, I don't think that's how light works, but okay.
Hold up.
If you say so.
What the fuck is this?
What? It couldn't penetrate the clouds, but it definitely made everything brighter?
This is enlightening. Hey.
This sounds exactly like a Chinese thing. They don't understand a thing.
Yeah.
Inside the white clouds, swirls collided with each other as they formed a shape wide at the top, narrowing at the bottom, similar to a pyramid. Oh my god, the clouds are the Illuminati. The one people we
fuck.
didn't
Oh, God.
expect.
Lizards.
I was gonna say
Fucking knew
clouds,
it.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Lizards.
Okay. Yeah. Lizard clouds, dude.
The lizards living in the clouds.
Cloud lizards. Oh god. Oh fuck.
They're teaming up with Obama Prism.
Oh god. Obama Prism was just a distraction. Obama was actually a lizard prism all along. Made of cloud.
Why you should have a cat? Paranormal activity. Yes.
Indeed. That's how
Okay,
paranormal
cat.
activity works.
Clip to the moon haunted clip. Yes. You don't live in America's shadow. Yeah, see, all the ghosts in America are American ghosts, which makes them more violent than their European counterparts.
With a few exceptions.
The cloud layers are renowned through the Eastern Sea. Wait, how are they renowned through the Eastern Sea? No one fucking lives there. It's an ocean. You don't live on an ocean.
I mean, China.
It is possible.
Yeah. Artificial islands. Let's go. Create geopolitical tension in the South China Sea. The
As one
seven
of the
dash
most
line.
dangerous natural phenomena of the region. Wait. What? The Illuminati pyramids of cloud are renowned in the Eastern Sea as the most dangerous natural phenoms of the region. Because if one enters the Illuminati cloud, they will become trapped within the Illuminati cloud and lose freedom because of its special environment.
I guess the mindfuck.
I mean, it is an Illuminati cloud, so I can only assume losing freedom is part and parcel.
Exactly.
They're immortals, they live everywhere. I mean, yeah, we kind of assumed from that whole immortals bit, but...
Yeah, no shit.
sorry.
Yeah.
The World of Abby is raiding. Oh, well, hello, World of Abby. I appreciate your raid. I'm here to disappoint you.
That's life.
We're currently covering a Wuxia gamer crossover whose character goes into a Kame Ga Kill. That about covers it. If none of those words made any sense to you, congratulations, you're with most of us. None of those words made sense to us either.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Don't ask me who this is.
Friend of Jorp.
Oh, it's a Jorp friend. Ah, I see. Jorp is sending his minions towards me again.
Yeah.
Very well, Jorp. Well played.
The Jorp strikes again.
He's really rocking that fash coat, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
it's pretty good on him. Not
like
gonna
I
lie.
saw that coat and I was like, oh wow. It's all he needs now is the Richard Spencer haircut.
Yeah.
And let's see what we got here. The youth flies between the currents as he tries to lose his pursuers. Drops of water fall from his forehead, and his speed fell before stopping behind an enormous white cloud. Inside the white cloud... Oh, sorry. We already read that part. Yes. He was inside the turbulent flowing sea, a place filled with these phenoms of Illuminati clouds. He entered, trying to shake off the goo immortals pursuing him. As Wu Yiha stopped flying, his pursuer's eyes settled on the cloud layer behind him, taking a step back. The biggest cloud layer in the entire sea was a few steps behind him, making his enemies retreat some meters. The cloud layer is about to move. I need to leave, thought Wu Yihai.
No, I was having a small scale issue here.
Yes.
Cloud layer, few steps, making
Yes.
it some meters.
Yeah. No,
Does he know how big clouds are?
No, according to Manu, they live in the clouds.
Bruh.
So they are the cloud lizards.
Bruh.
His remaining eye, yep, so there is only one eye left. His remaining eye moved, focusing on the landscape, his pursuers. Those aren't words. You said English words, but that is not a sentence.
That's how it be sometimes.
Countless plans emerged in the youth's head, trying to look for an opening, but were quickly discarded. You have nowhere to go, demon. Come face the judgment of your sins. A goo immortal was flying in the center of other goo immortals. Wu Yihai, you shouldn't have rejected my invitation as an external elder in the Shen clan. Rank 6 killer move, analyze, the youth said while looking at the figure in the middle. I'm not even gonna try and fucking pronounce that.
Which?
Which one?
Shen
name?
Kong Shen?
Ah, Shinkankshin?
Shinkankshin?
Oh, yeah. The Japanese bullet train.
Shinkankshin,
Yeah.
what's your function?
Of course.
Rank, question mark, goo immortal. Get the fuck out of here, Sneaky. Alright, goodbye everybody. State, exited, vigilant.
Wyoming.
Rank, question mark, you already said rank. Specialty, sound path. Strengths, who knows? Weaknesses, who knows? Wyoming equals empty. Wyoming empty. Only
Wyoming chunk error.
Wyoming chunk. Wyoming's a chunk error.
Yeah. I mean, have you ever been to Wyoming?
No one's ever been to Wyoming.
Exactly. That's because it's a chunk error. It
Can
doesn't
I
exist.
veto this fic? No, unfortunately, this is an unvetoable fic. This was a fic that I was specifically asked to read.
Yeah.
Maybe
next time though.
Now my chat's bullying the author, who is also in the chat.
Oh,
Wait, is he actually in the chat? I haven't seen him.
No.
Oh, he is. Oh god.
oh, he's also saying to veto it.
Oh god.
All right.
F.
F. Oof.
F in chat, boys.
F in
We had a
chat,
good run.
boys. I want you guys to pay your respects to the author who just vetoed his own fic.
Takes balls, honestly. Respected.
This fic is definitely not what would be considered a ringing endorsement for Reverend Insanity.
Yeah, it's Wuxia fics. Like I said, once you've read one, you've kind of read them all.
Same goes for Wuxia stories, honestly. Like in all other aspects of China, there is no originality at all. They just rip off the Japanese, make it worse.
I mean, more or less.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Exactly.
Finding soul shards, user self-detonated, seizing new body.
Oh god. He is Islamic. He's a Uyghur from Turkestan.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, man,
Xinjiang.
but so you did what is a common. Don't worry, about it though too much. Honestly, you did a very common thing that we see both on the podcast just in fan fiction in general. And you tried to enter in to a crossover, having already had a crossover occur in an AU of a canon work.
A clusterfuck is what it's commonly known
So
as.
basically what ended up happening is you made too many changes before the story even started to even try to explain to people who are coming to the story what has changed. And it's very common in starting authors for it to happen.
Yeah, I mean, we have Aura here.
Yeah, Aura. Yeah, don't worry. Aura here. Aura is a
He does the
champion
exact same thing.
of doing
Yeah.
that all the fucking time. He
He's
actually
very good
doesn't
at it,
write
too.
the fix though. I just pointed it out to him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm a fucking dumbass," and he stops writing it again.
Yeah,
And it's back to the drawing board, and we get to do it all over again.
yeah.
Wait, why is new player in the force in the non-covered fix section? Wait, have we already covered that one?
Maybe. Sounds familiar, not gonna lie.
Oh yes, from USS Explorer. Yeah, that's
yes.
why it's familiar. I'm closely monitoring his fic.
Yeah.
Because he wants to get it to 69 favorites, but I'm closely monitoring it. So the second I see it turn 69, I'm gonna favorite it as well. So it's eternally gonna be 69-70, and he'll never get to see it.
Genius.
Because yes, I am that petty.
Very good.
And we
Probably
did cover
sneaky.
this a long time ago. Really?
Huh. Wow. Well, would you look at that?
No.
Oh,
doesn't look
oh
like
wait,
it.
yeah. Hang on. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, we did.
Oh yes, wow, yeah, yeah, we did shit on this quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did before Shiro even posted his fix. Yeah,
Yeah.
so don't feel
long
bad.
ago. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, as some
Indeed.
might say.
As some might say, indeed. We'll just drop that into fanfic contempt then, just so I can keep monitoring. So this one's actually pretty bad, but I did kind of want to follow up with. Oh wait! Why is Hero to the Bone here twice? How the fuck did that? How does that work?
You know,
Oh,
speaking-
it's because one of them
Interesting.
is the full name and one of them is just the ID.
Good job, Sneaky. Proud of you.
So I guess so Atin's not here tonight, so we won't cover that fic. The Jesus Warcraft fic.
Oh, what?
The Jesus Warcraft.
That sounds horrifying.
So
Please
instead,
tell me it's green Jesus instead of a big G's.
no, it's literally Jesus. What if Jesus Christ is born into World of Warcraft?
Oh, god damn it.
Oh my god.
I don't know, Dre. I think Jesus Christ would be more of a spear hero, if you know what I mean.
Oof.
That was
Longinus
offensive?
moment. I'm
How
fairly sure
dare
that
you.
was intentional.
Fucked up.
Oh, that was the thing.
It's been a while since you've just taken a jab at my religion like that.
He unlocks a special version. So you know what? I guess we'll do the Undertale My Hero Academia fic then.
Oh, dear fucking god.
So, of course, I'll link it into the chat.
I honestly wish you wouldn't, but okay.
Right, so, this is a fic that I don't even know who it came from. I believe it came from Zeke's recommendation list.
Ah, yes. Russian.
Boy.
So the author didn't even have the gall to actually properly file this fic. It is a full Undertale power crossover into My Hero Academia.
Of course.
Hero to the bone.
Course it is.
Though labeled as quirkless, Izuku still plans to become a hero despite everything that might come his way. Though as fate would have it, his quirk eventually emerges. Strangely though, his powers appear to be similar to a certain pun-loving skeleton from Undertale. Side note, don't worry, he doesn't turn into a skeleton XD.
If only we were that lucky.
So, I feel like I would be remiss. The XD really sells it, yeah. I would be remiss for you all if I didn't give you this opportunity to quickly grab your favorite
veto.
spicy liquid.
Can I veto?
Because I am. Can you veto? Are you sure you want to? Are you sure you want to veto on this one?
You know what? Yeah, fuck it. If we're going down, we're going down. Veto
All right.
it.
Well, I'm gonna get my alcohol then.
Let's go, boys.
Oh boy.
We're going to Pound Town today, boys.
I would have thought, Arn, that you would know the rules by now.
Oh, I do. I know exactly what's gonna happen. I vetoed. It's gonna get worse, right? But in my opinion, it's better to have a fucking garbage story than a cringy garbage story. All right? Like,
Now he's gonna look for something even cringier.
yeah. But
Because
like,
he's still wearing his
we're
headset.
going to hit a threshold
Like,
where
the stream
it turns
can't
from
hear, but we can
cringy
hear him
to
humming
bad.
as he picks his poison.
Yeah. Great. You know, Super Potatoes, I don't think you should. That's gonna create like a singularity or something. It's gonna fuck us inside out.
I wonder if we all just
If
we
everyone
all just
vetoes,
send our vetoes, how bad can we make this before the end of the stream?
I mean, I think there are limits to how bad things Sneaky can actually find.
He would have to. He'd probably have to find like actual TOS
Yeah.
breaking stuff.
Exactly. At some point, we hit the point where it's bad enough that anything worse has to be TOS.
Like we would have to move over to like Ustream or something
New
after
here,
9.
what's a veto?
rated
So,
R.
vetoing is a thing that I've given people who sub the ability to do on a story. And as more people are in the viewership, I'm gonna have to see more vetoes being used to skip a story.
Yep.
So yeah, subs can nope a
And-
fic
Yeah, and Sneaky found a creative way to punish people for using vetoes.
by
by
saving
making it
up the
worse.
really bad shit for when people
Yeah.
veto fics.
Exactly.
So, you guys sure you want to use a veto on this one because it's got some really
Yes.
really interesting stuff in here.
I already said yes.
All right.
I mean,
fine.
you can save it for later at some point, I guess. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna bump it.
Just not right now.
It's
alright?
getting bumped. The
Cool.
bumping is occurring.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, now that I've heard you want to veto this fic, let's just scoot on over to this one then.
Is
Harry
there
Potter
no
Teen Titans
shit?
crossover. What happens in Vegas?
Oh boy. Sure, let's go.
Does that mean I get 2 vetoes for subbing and pledging? No, unfortunately they don't stack. If they did stack, Max would have lots of vetoes, and he's not allowed to.
If we stacked vetoes, because I've never used a veto on this podcast, I could veto probably for 3 streams straight. No problem.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's
It
2
would
hours. for
literally
each
just
stream.
be. It would basically just be what Sneaky and I used to do at like 2 a.m. in the morning, which is he'd just start reading random fix summaries and we'd laugh at them.
Oh god, some of them are so fucking bad.
And it would occasionally be interspersed with me saying veto after
Hinata.
we laugh at the summary.
Hinata, with her rainbow eyes, is trained
No,
in
Yeah.
the
it wasn't
deadly
Hinata, it was-
arts
it
of
was a
seduction.
self-insert OC.
Super Potatoes is not wrong. He has vetoed a stream once.
Yeah,
Just take
Super
the
Potatoes
fucking
did in fact
Subnautica.
veto an entire stream one time. I think we worked it out to what? The $2 for every minute you're skipping.
Yeah.
Oh
Something like
jeez,
that.
wow, he
And
just
they
did
actually,
that, huh?
yeah, he just fucking did, dude.
Oh yeah, no,
Yo,
he
fucking
straight did.
Props
Yeah,
to you, my dude.
he just
I
he
mean,
just
like-
straight up paid like $300 something and said veto this stream. So I was like, all right, fuck it,
Yeah.
let's play some Interstellar then.
Yeah.
How much I'd been
That's
there?
what
I'd have joined
Yeah.
for that.
Good times. Good times.
Hey man, look, everything can be bought and sold on this stream, okay? We've set the beginning price, the starting bid at a 10K for me to wear a maid costume.
Yep, well, break out the wallets, boys. Here we go.
Break out the wallets, boys.
Time to simp for Sneaky.
Start simping now. Doesn't necessarily need to stay in Vegas. When two groups travel to Sin City in attempt to recover from recent events, no one could have predicted the consequences. Bloody Brandy's Vegas Vacation Challenge, Femme Harry times Raven.
Uh-huh.
Sneaky, I'll legit save for that in the future. Alright, you do that. And I definitely won't raise the price.
Dude,
Gotta account for inflation, you know.
yeah.
Everyone needs to pool for it. I'm broke. Make Sneaky a maid again.
Man makes a good argument. Well, I mean, like, it's not that much for a VTuber model, right? Custom made.
It's
Oh no,
made.
it's actually around that, actually.
Yeah. I've seen down to a few hundred. It depends on the quality you want.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
And like the scale or whatever. Like how much do you want in terms of mobility and things like that.
Yeah. Start a GoFundMe. Yeah, go for it, Paige. Let's start a GoFundMe. I want to turn this guy who reviews really shit fics into a maid. GoFundMe time.
Hell yeah, boys. Pay money so we can turn our guy into a fucking maid.
I do know an artist who will do a simplistic one for under 1K. I'm the
What is
fucking
a
paid
simplistic
for
one?
it.
Because that could be anything from a 2D
Yeah.
drawing to a stick figure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like you could
Or like a
technically
5
just
polygon
learn
3D
the software
model.
yourself. Yeah.
Make your profile pic OC an animated maid.
Sneaky's
Good work. Good work, yeah.
I don't know, Sneaky. Valkyrie in a maid outfit.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I feel like that would just end with a lot of fire.
Well, no shit.
Clothes don't need to be washed if they're gone.
yeah.
Well, the real question is what style of maid uniform would Valkyrie even wear? That's the question.
I mean, it would have to be the classic French.
Yeah.
Either the classic French or the classic European Japanese. You know, with the really long skirt.
And the apron going over.
Yeah. Before we start, I thought I'd help everyone get their bearings in this timeline. From the Teen Titans side, this is post-season 5. But we're pretending the last episode with Terra never happened. I'm gonna be real with you. I haven't seen Teen Titans since like fucking 2008, 2006 or whatever.
Wait,
It's been a
when
while.
was this published?
2014.
And they're pretending. What episode was 2014? No, it ended before 2014.
Oh no, it ended long before 2014, my dude.
I wanted to say
Oh, that one.
I think that's the Terra Dies episode, right?
That was the episode where Beast Boy finds someone who looks like Terra, and there are heavy implications that it is Terra with amnesia.
Right, yeah.
He wants to pretend that episode never happened. Apparently, I'm sitting here like, why? It was a really well done episode, from what I remember.
I think the implications is that he wants to be able to have the creative freedom to decide what actually happens to Terra in this story and how it's going to mix with Harry Potter.
Well, she's already a statue, so, good luck with that.
Oh, yes.
Max, that has not
the
stopped people
basilisk.
before. The power of Dick compels her.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it vanished. Yeah. Magic animated pictures exist.
Exactly.
Honestly, I feel like that would just make things a little bit creepier. To be real.
Kind of true, yeah.
For Harry Potter, this starts just a couple weeks after Book 5. Book 5, that was Half-Blood
Order of the Phoenix.
Order of the Phoenix, right? And
Yeah.
Book 5 ending had Cyrus die in it, right?
Seriously, yes.
Gifts. I mean, yes, they would be gifts, but it's more like a gift that can, react to what you're doing.
Yeah. And it's more like a video, honestly.
Was Harry left completely alone after Cedric and Cyrus's deaths? If so, I own neither Harry Potter nor Teen Titans.
What?
Okay?
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Is it GIF or GIF or GIF?
It's
GIF.
It's GIF.
Yeah, the creator's wrong. So
Yeah.
shut the fuck up.
Graphics interchange format, dude.
Yeah. Giraffics. Yes,
Exactly.
I do love me some giraffics.
Yeah, same.
You know what? I like Or's compromise. It's Jeff.
Oh, well.
I'll accept it, yeah. Fair enough. Good enough for me.
What a fucking dumbass that creator was.
I mean, to be fair, the internet fucking tore him a new one with giraffics.
Oh, I'm sure. But I just want to know what was going through his mind when it's like, yeah, I'm gonna take the G and make it the J sound instead of the more common G sound.
Yeah.
Oh god, Pedro, no. Oh no.
What did he do?
J-Regs. Oh no.
J
No. You gotta stop. Pedro, go back, rewind, undo.
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days. Before I fucking saw that comment.
Go back to Brazil. We rebanish you back to Brazil.
Yeah,
I have no idea what just happened.
Fuck, go
that's
back.
life.
It's all a J-Reg conspiracy. Or as some might say, J-Reg.
Dreg Guevara. That's his actual
Che
name.
Guevara.
Like, seriously, his last name is actually Guevara.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, that's not a joke.
Oh no.
Yeah. He was born to be this way.
Chapter 1, Kidnap. So now, keep in mind everyone, this is a Silently Watches fic, so it's probably actually going to be really good.
Well, I mean, why the fuck did you pick it then?
I just really
What's
liked
the
the summary.
deal?
I thought the summary was hilarious.
Bruh.
The summer air around Privet Drive was scorching hot, much as it had been the previous year, and all of the residents of this plain, normal neighborhood were therefore sitting around in their air conditioning. Actually, Britain doesn't have air conditioning. That's you're wrong. You're wrong. Incorrect. Britain doesn't have air conditioning.
Yeah, well, I mean, it depends. But 1995?
Yeah,
96
1990. Yeah,
Britain? No,
yeah.
that's not how it's gonna be.
96. No, yeah. These houses were were built in like the 80s, too.
70s, 60s, maybe, who even knows?
Well, I mean, they're cookie cutter developments, so they're probably pretty new.
Yeah,
So I would
depends.
say 80s
It's Britain.
yeah. Well, you also have to keep in mind that he was put on the doorstep in 81 or something, right? Yeah,
Yeah, true.
81.
Yeah, so
So,
it
which
has
means-
to be pre
Yeah.
81.
And so at minimum, late 70s, it was finished.
Yeah, probably earlier, honestly.
It's not warm enough for most of us to have it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's basically the deal.
it's true. So when it does get warm, it's kind of scorching. But so yeah, no air conditioning.
Yeah, lukewarm for you guys, maybe.
No one, not even the noisiest of inhabitants, was peering outside her curtained window to search for juicy gossip, for who would be around for her to spy upon on a day like today. This, Nymphadora Tonks decided as she approached her target, worked out quite well for her plan. Hey, Dong, where are you? She called out softly at the hedges near number 4. After a moment, there was a rustle, and the thief's head appeared out from under the invisibility cloak he borrowed. Some stuff came up at work, and I won't be able to make tomorrow's shift. Want to switch with me? I have the day off. Mundungus Fletcher hesitated a moment before nodding. Sure, I got nothing else to do tomorrow. You gonna want the cloak, yeah? No, I'm fine. Brought my own, the metamorph magus lied, her hair shifting from its previous deep indigo to a more cheerful yellow. Bright colors make people think you're trustworthy and honest, Mad Eye told her, more than once when she was still a cadet. So long as you also do that when you are telling the truth, they'll think that it's one of your tells. Lowering her voice to a whisper, she asked, how's she doing in there? Yeah, honestly, that's another kind of, a little bit of a lore break for me, to be honest. What's the suspension of disbelief? Yeah, kind of a little bit of suspension of disbelief for me that the exact same events happened. That Harry being a girl this time around didn't change anything at all whatsoever up until this point.
Yeah.
Gonna call a little bit of bullshit on that. Little bit of bullshit on that.
Like a major bullshit, actually. There's a fair amount of events that basically only happened because Harry was a boy.
Yeah,
I'd say.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That requires world building. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's not like there's only like hundreds of fics out there that are specifically about what if Harry was a girl stories, because it's actually
Yeah, and you know,
that would...
a funny coincidence, none of them are any good.
yeah, it's really weird. It's almost like they're all written by not girls.
Imagine that. Surprising. Well,
Yeah, shocking indeed. Let's see. Don't really know. She never comes out, does she? Sright boring. Yeah, yes. The guy who does Sright. Yeah, the guy who is fucking abbreviating two words together that normally don't go together is also the same guy who uses semicolons in his speech, because that's how proper he is.
yes, of course. That's how this works.
Sright born, watching nothing going on. Don't I know it? I bring a book to read during my shift to keep from getting too bored. She patted the pocket of her muggled trousers, but while it held a number of items, a book was not one of them. If you know who and the Death Eaters haven't attacked this place by now, they probably won't ever. The man seemingly floating head nodded enthusiastically. Yeah, that's what I keep trying to tell him. Waste of time. She mentally sneered. It's a good thing we don't ask you then, isn't it? Agree with you 100%, Don. Go on and head out. I've got this. The thief disappeared with a loud crack, though the sound was muffled by the privacy charm she had cast on the area before approaching him. Waving away the smell of burning socks, Mundungus's cheap tobacco left everywhere, she could not help the crafty smile that appeared on her face. He clearly would not be paying attention the next day, and Remus was scheduled for the night guard duty. That meant at least 36 hours before anyone realized something was wrong. Should I feel bad for leaving the Muggles without any protection, she wondered herself. After a moment, the memory of the Order's confrontation with Vernon Dursley flashed into her mind, and she shook her head. No, I really shouldn't. Anyone who needs to be threatened to make sure he takes care of his own family deserves what he gets. Walking quietly, thanks to the silencing charms on her boots, she carefully opened the front door and snuck inside. Everything would be fine, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, she's sneaking inside, and she's like, wow, everyone hates Harry, except Harry is now Willow. Willow, the girl who lived, and distant cousin, blah, blah, blah. She was so small and short and tiny and adorable. And Hedwig, blah, 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 blah. Hedwig, shush, blah, blah, blah. You know the window's open if you want to fly. Bittersweet alarm. Clearly you need to invest in a better alarm. Huh, what are you doing here, Tonks? Better question, how do you know I'm really me? She returned. She might not be as paranoid as her old mentor, but it was a basic security thing. It took Willow a moment to realize what she meant. The girl's green eyes narrowed before. See, this is actually how you introduce the eye color of a character. You just casually put it in, fucking 2,000 words into the story, because you don't need to mention immediately right off the bat what the fucking eye color of a character is. Green eyes narrowed before flickering a wand. Heartbeat, show me what you looked like at the headquarters when I was first there. Very clever. That's even better than asking me for info no one would know. No one but another metamorph magus could pass for another. Ooh, that's a hard one. Willow tense. I mean, there was
What
big
a
snout,
smart
duckbill,
move.
button nose. So super smart, very smart, big brains. Everyone's
High
throbbing
IQ.
brain, very veiny, very wrinkled. No smooth brain here.
Ugly. You gotta smooth that brain out, dude.
Except for the
Wrinkly
lower
old
left.
ugly brain.
Except for that lower left portion.
The bottom left.
Oh god, I'm so happy she put that into the emote.
Yes. Good shit.
2 Death Eaters would ever make that offer, blah blah. If it was really a Death Eater, one hand, blah blah blah. Alright, Tonks was like, alright, I'm done being paranoid. You done being paranoid? Yeah, I'm done being paranoid. One of my instructors once told me what fine actually meant. It's short for freaking out, insecure, neurotic, and emotional, so you're fine, yeah, totally. And the girl was like, oh man, I'm gonna cry now. And so she
Wow.
hugs Tonk and she starts
Damn.
crying, and they both start crying, and now they're still crying.
Woman.
Crying. Tonks is like, wow, you're fucking retarded self. I can't believe you'd make her cry again. So crying. Hey, I know a way to make you forget this stuff. I'm kidnapping you. We're going to Vegas.
Yeehaw.
Doesn't exactly reassure you.
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, we're heading to Vegas, and then we're switching to the Teen Titans perspective now. Here we are, guys, in Sin City. Can the Teen Titans even go to Vegas? I don't think a single one of them's over 18.
No, fucking.
Closest one I think is Cyborg. Fuck if I know.
I don't
Well,
fucking
if this is at the tail end of season 5, surely they're all close to 18.
Shadow, no, you're not the only bored person here.
Jesus fucking Christ, I just want his age.
No, it's not even
Sure,
there.
which
It's not even there.
series?
He doesn't have an age. He's eternal.
I'm not even
I,
muted.
I don't
That's
think
me.
they actually gave them
Yeah.
ages in the show.
Apparently fucking not.
Probably
Okay.
they probably just kept that vague.
Yeah.
I was sitting here looking for the press to speak button, couldn't find it. I'm like, oh, I'm not even muted. That's why.
Genius.
Brilliant.
What were your topics so far?
What do you mean, what's our topic so far?
Like, what have you talked
So
about so
Oh, you
Oh,
know,
Broadway
I'm terrible
Titans
with
and Harry
tech.
Potter.
I delete stuff. Harry Potter, terrible stories. Fem slash.
Oh.
Gay shit.
All right, that was it. I just
No.
wanted to touch bases.
Yeah, no, it's all good. That's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, so that's the problem with Silently Watches stories, is they're either like, oh, I'm really invested in this idea, or I'm sleeping.
I sleep.
But yeah, so anyway, I really, no, so the thing is about the Teen Titans is they're supposed to be teenagers, and even at the end of season 5, we never actually get a confirmation that those seasons were anything more than like a summer. Like, we don't have any confirmation that anything beyond a couple months have passed. Like, I know a couple birthdays happen across the seasons, but like,
There
not,
wasn't a second birthday, I don't think.
yeah, like not for more than one person ever. Sorry, not for. There was never a second birthday for any of them. So I think, and even specifically, I think it was like turning 16 for Raven was a big deal because of her father's curse on her. Like, they made a whole fucking movie about that. So
It was like 5 episodes
Yes.
at least.
So
Yeah.
they're literally, it's I don't think any of them are actually legally able to be in Vegas.
Crime.
I don't think the heroes can actually be in Vegas.
Well, I mean, yeah. That's how it be.
Yeah, I too remember how Trigun is Raven's father. Now, wouldn't that be a fic?
It would, wouldn't it?
That's probably a fic out there. I don't want to know.
Uh,
Did I remember to switch that over to covered fics? I did not. No, I
Yeah.
did. Alright, so
Cool.
let's get something more a little bit cringy.
More
Everyone has
interesting.
Darkness, Return of a Hero, a Naruto fanfic.
Oh, yes. Perfect. Lowercase title, here we go.
Ah, yes, everyone has lowercase Darkness.
Yes, of course. Or as I like to call it, a darkness.
A Darkness.
You know that classic, right, Sneaky?
Oh, of course.
Raimi fights the bad guys of a darkness.
I don't think you're allowed to ask me if I know about classics when you didn't even know about Half-Life Full Life Consequences.
I fucking knew about Half-Life Full Life Consequences. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because I told you about it like last week.
No. No. I specifically said in that conversation I knew about it.
But
I
you
actually
never watched.
I brought it up because I said I knew about it. I watched some of it. I didn't really enjoy it because I wasn't into Half-Life like fucking 15 years ago.
Where's the Zhanort soundbite? I have no idea what you're talking about because I don't play fucking Kingdom Hearts. 'Cause I'm not a bitch.
Unlike certain other people.
Indeed.
No, sir.
Sure. Everyone has darkness. A boy known to everyone. A hero everyone depended on. In reality, never existed. Naruto returns after his training trip different. Why the sudden change? Or maybe he didn't change at all. Dark Strong Naruto. Naruto Mega Harem Mega Crossover.
Oh,
Alright, fine.
Oh, perfect.
You want gravel voice? Alright, let me get some alcohol. Alright.
Oh my god. Oh, Sneaky. Kitty just found something perfect. The new emote. Added it in the 9K chat.
Why?
It's actually perfect.
Batman. Okay. I don't actually have the tube I don't have the Bane tube anymore. When I moved, my moving assistant threw it out because they thought it was trash, even though I told them specifically that it wasn't trash.
A boy known to everyone. A hero everyone depended on in a reality never existed. Naruto returns after his training trip different. But was it a sudden change? Or maybe he didn't change at all. Dark, strong Naruto with many girls. Mega crossover.
How's that? Is that good?
Pretty good.
You
Yeah.
satisfied now, Dre?
It was decent.
You got a little British towards the end. Wonderful.
A little British, eh?
Well, you
Like,
know,
bro.
I can't help but being massively gay when I say the word mega crossover.
Understandable.
So this is a 49 chapter, 325,000 word fic with 4,000 favorites. So let's get started.
From 2009. Oh god, yeah.
Mega crossover.
That's-
Yeah. This story is completed, by the way. Konohakura no Sato, the strongest village of the 5 great shinobi nations. It has been 3 years since the dramatic events of the Sound Sand invasion and Uchiha Sasuke's betrayal. Those 3 years helped the village to take things under control. What? To take things under control?
Okay. it
Fair
took them
enough.
back under
All
control.
right.
What are they, the fucking Falkland Islands? Falkland
Wait,
Islands.
isn't that fave count pretty damn low for this type of fic? I have no idea. Probably, probably not. Who knows? It's a completed fic of large length. So, you know, who knows? Almost all damage has been taken care of. The days in Hidden Leaf returned to as peaceful as they can be. So yeah, very peaceful. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Who knows?
No, that's a question.
It's in the Naruto section with dark and strong in the summary. That's a fair point. Yeah, no, this is probably
Yeah.
a fairly low favorite count then for that kind of story. And this
Should be
day
way more.
was no exception. What? Or was it? The enraged roar of the Godime Hokage spread through the village. She was pissed. No, scratch that. She was extremely pissed. The reason of her bad mood was none other than her ex-teammate. What do you mean you don't know where he is?
Oh god.
Jiraiya, the Toad's son in lowercase. He's not important. One of the strongest Konoha shinobi. I changed my mind. Apparently he is important. Gulped and started to sweat. He was afraid of this very moment for almost 3 years. Tsunade, I can explain. His answer came in the form of a chakra-powered fist in the face that sent him flying into the nearby wall. Don't fucking play games with me, Jiraiya. You better tell me where Naruto is, and you better start now, Tsunade said in anger. I entrusted him to you, and you fucked up again! Tell me one reason why I shouldn't tear you to pieces right now. The slug
It would be kind of
sighed
gay.
and paused. And quit being a Hokage. For all reasons, Naruto was the only thing that kept her in the cursed village. I don't think that's how you phrase that statement. Tsunade-sama, please calm down. Shizune, for all her years spent with her master, has never seen the woman in such rage. I'm sure Jiraiya-sama has a very good excuse. She turned to Jiraiya. Right? Tsunade narrowed her eyes. Well, it's not my fault, I swear, the hermit pleaded. He surprised me. Tsunade raised an eyebrow. Wait, you mean he ran off himself? The hell was this brat thinking? Well, they really got loose with the swears, indeed. Yes, unfortunately he did, Jiraiya said, releasing his breath. He thought her reaction will be much worse. Wait, what? You mean would? Would be much worse? Because it already happened? Apparently Jiraiya is living in the past. Grow up, old man.
He has Alzheimer's, dude.
I do
Don't
not
make
know
fun
his
of him.
reasons or where did he go. What? But I will find out. So when exactly he went missing? Question mark? So when exactly he went missing? Question mark.
Ah, yes.
What?
When exactly he went missing? Who knows?
About a month after our departure. Question mark. The rage returned into Tsunade's eyes. In a blink of an eye, her fist was in Jiraiya's face. Again. You mean
Fisting.
you knew he
Bro.
ran away for 2.5 years and you're only telling me this now? No, better yet, answer this, Jiraiya. If Naruto's gone, what the fuck did you do for 2.5 years? And I swear
Jerk it.
ouch. I swear to God, Jiraiya, if I hear one word about your fucking book, I'm gonna kill you.
Jerkin.
Rapidly masturbating for 2 years straight. You see, I happened upon the new strength technique. If you have noticed my new lopsided nature, they call me the Charger.
Ah,
Because that's a fella that masturbates all day.
God damn.
So now they're monotheistic. Yeah, they apparently, yeah. Commies deleted. Christianity inserted.
Yup, this is colonialism time.
We have colonized Naruto. And you have
Based.
to deal with it. Gamma Senin had enough. She can hit him. She can cut him. She can even make a law to close all the hot springs in Konoha. But crossing the line was insulting his book. This is a Christian fanfiction, and I will not have your impure thoughts in it. Even though it's a massive harem.
Inshallah, brothers. This land has been colonized by the great forces of Allah.
Allah Akbar.
Submit or face the consequences.
And tell me, what exactly would you do in my place, huh? I knew I screwed things up, but I had my entire spy network looking for him all this time and still received no word. I don't know how he pulled this up.
Oh,
What?
Uh,
What? How he pulled this up? What?
yeah, it's a plane, you know, just eat, pull up, get the fuck out.
Woo! Okay. But it's almost as if he disappeared from the face of the world. said Jiraiya desperately.
Is that foreshadowing?
Suddenly, a
again?
really scary thought crossed Tsunade's mind. The thought that make her tremble. Jiraiya. What if he's been... Knowing exactly what she wanted to ask, he cut her off, trying to calm her down. No, don't worry. The Akutsuki haven't captured him yet. The Hokage looked up at this. Wait, what? Wait. The Hokage looked up to this.
I think this person needs to like relearn words.
I think
Like, in
the
general.
person failed kindergarten.
I think everyone who favorited this fic needs to be executed.
Yeah. Well, man's got a point. Like him or hate him, he's got a
How
point.
do you know that? Easy, because they're still looking for him. Tsunade thought about it for a few seconds. Wait a second, you've been in contact with the Akutsuki? Jiraiya grinned. Yeah. He was real proud of himself for this moment. Yup. And he said that they still had no trace of Naruto. That really calmed Tsunade down. She sat in her chair and somewhat relaxed for the first time during the entire conversation. Well, it could be worse. She looked into Jiraiya's eyes with an evil smile. Still, you're a freaking Sonin! How the hell was he able to escape? Mercy
Power
kill,
of
too dumb
bullshit.
to live. Why would Tsunade jump to that conclusion? Because the author needed her to.
Basically, yeah.
Well,
Jiraiya turned a little red. Being beaten by a genin was not something he would like to discuss. Well, you see, the next words came out in a whisper. Yeah, he knocked me out. What? I can't hear you, damn it. Speak louder. Apparently everyone's fucking American here.
Yeehaw! Speak louder.
I can't fucking hear you, damn it! Speak louder!
welcome to Texas, motherfuckers.
What? He knocked me out! The self-proclaimed super pervert screamed. What?
Funny.
I can't fucking believe this! He kicked your ass! Perverted ninjutsu, I guess. To Tsunade's shock, the insults didn't work. Quite the opposite, Jiraiya lost the shamed look and turned into a thinking one. Actually, no, he did not. What he used was the strangest taijutsu move I have ever seen. You see, he shoved his whole hand up my ass and grabbed my prostate.
Oh god. I didn't know testicles could bend like that, but okay.
Personally, I'm surprised this calmed her down. I would have punched him again. Yeah, that's fair.
Double tap.
Tsunade's attention. She sure as hell was not expecting this. Really? Tell me about it. The slug seinen said and shifted in her chair, getting more comfortable. Okay. We were traveling in the forest near Fire Country's border. Oh god, are we gonna get flashback while flashback? This is possible. But this is, in fact, a flashback, as you can tell by the author writing the word flashback.
Wow.
Jiraiya was jumping from one branch to another branch at high speed. He was already 3 days in this stupid forest without the opportunity to release his pervert nature.
Okay.
Alright. It was eating him from the inside. Jiraiya is a coomer.
I mean, it's not wrong.
with each that. Oh, I actually kind of want to see that someday when the website text editor allows for it. I want to see text that starts going just fucking sideways because it's a flashback inside a flashback. Double italicized text. Why did I agree to take this kid with me? The world is so big, Scoob. And there are so many girls within it. Coo coo coo. Were his thoughts at the moment. Not far behind him was the reason of his frustrations. I hope they weren't sexual ones.
Uh-oh.
His soon-to-be student was trying to keep up with him. The keyword was trying. The Sonnen, despite deep in his thoughts, forgot that he wasn't traveling alone, but maybe he just didn't care. Huff huff. Arrow Sonnen, could you please slow down? We were already running for 5 hours straight, Naruto said in hopes that his pleads will reach hermit pervert mind. Naruto, stop talking and keep running. I want to be in next town before sunset. Jiraiya made perverted face and giggled. Naruto only narrowed his eyes. I see, was all he said. Despite older man's hopes, they still didn't make it before sun was down, so he decided to set up camp.
Oh god.
Oh no. Draydon is activating flashback mode.
Oh god. Oh fuck.
He's too powerful. He needs to be stopped.
Yeah.
You tripped on purpose, you little brat. I know you did. Naruto said nothing. Alright, let's set up camp for the night. I'll set the tent and you get some firewood. Sandime's student turned around and unpacked the tent. Now Naruto did answer. Very well. Jiraiya. But before that, Sonnen ears perked. Jiraiya? Something's wrong with the kid. He never calls me that. Colonel, I need help. Naruto has been kidnapped. What the fuck is he posting? I can't even tell which direction.
Alright, so the second line is fuck.
Are you sure it's fuck?
Yeah. It is.
He's achieving power
Third
levels.
line,
I can't even interpret his text
nothing
anymore.
is wrong. He. I don't fucking know.
His
No,
text
nothing is wrong
becoming
here.
Too powerful.
There we go.
God has cursed me for my hubris. Oh no, there's an author's note in the middle of the fic. Oh shit, yeah, you're right. We're coming up on it.
It's an RKO. Oh god. Yeah, Graydon flew too close to the sun. Like Icarus, he got smited for his trouble.
Smutted for his trouble.
Yeah.
That's how the first
Get ready for
rule,
Arthur.
that's how the first rule 34 occurred, don't you know?
Oh god, smutted. No, I said smited.
Yeah, the Greek was
Smoked.
looking at that and was like, pee-pee hard.
Mm.
Let's see where his line of thoughts stopped when he felt something pulled his hand. He turned around only to see Naruto already in mid-air in horizontal position.
My god.
What? Without slightest hesitation, Naruto grabbed older man's head and started descending onto the ground. Still, Jiraiya wasn't a Sonnen for nothing. He could use Kwamari no Jutsu in almost every situation. He gathered his chakra, did one hand seal as usual, but what surprised him was nothing happened. Why didn't it work was the last thought that ran through his head before his face met the ground. Author's note, if you're wondering about what move, it's the WWE move, which is Worldwide Entertainment? Wrestling? Entertainment?
Or,
It's a
WWE,
wrestling
fuck off.
move, okay.
Wrestling, who gives a fuck? Probably like half of America, but I don't care, so fuck off.
Move RKO, Randy Orton's finisher. Flashback end. And imagine you're so bad at describing a combat scenario that you actually have to tell people to go look it up on a wiki.
Yeah. That's fan fiction for you.
Naruto's gonna be the next heavyweight champion. Yep.
Yep. Better look the fuck out. Here he comes.
Flashback end. And that's about it. I lost consciousness, and when I woke up, he was already gone. I tried to search to trace his chakra signature. I even used Toad's help and tried to summon him, but the brat somehow severed the connection. Tsunade stopped him. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean, what does it mean? Jiraiya became unusually serious at this point. That means he disrupted his blood connection with the toads, and he can summon them no longer. The blonde Hokage immediately understood the reasoning of his seriousness. Besides being a Sanin, her ex-teammate was also a man. An old man. Yes, that explains everything. Jiraiya is old. Why didn't I think of this before?
Wow. Who could have known?
What is this fucking reason? After the fourth sacrifice, the Toad Hermit said that he will take no more apprentices, yet he did. Most likely he was going to make Naruto his successor, the holder of the summoning scroll. That was indeed the low blow from the blonde boy. I'm sorry, Jiraiya. I didn't know. It's okay. I got over it. That was... The old man looked down. He can say that, yes, but deep inside... You cannot cheat yourself, after all. Tsunade wiped sweat from her forehead. That definitely concluded her work for today. What do you mean you concluded your work for today? You didn't do anything. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Oh, tell me why. Oh, never wanna hear you say, oh, I want it that way.
Yeah, coincidentally, I never want to hear you sing ever again. Please shut the fuck up.
Unfortunately, I cannot grant that request.
God damn it. Oh well, that's life sometimes. Thankfully, I can turn off my headset.
You call that singing? No, I don't. That was me just being a shitposter.
Yes, him being sneaky.
Anyway, if you don't have anything else, I really need a big sake bottle right now, if you know what I mean. Gama Senin grinned and pulled out a sake bottle. You don't have to worry about a thing, Hime. I know you too well. What are these fucking interactions? Shut up, you perverted bastard, and give me the bottle already! Tsunade-sama, you should not drink during your work. Words died in her throat when a dangerous glance and even some killing intent were sent her way. Not now, Shizune. I'm in a really bad mood now. Go and cancel all my activities for today. Also, tell everyone to not disturb me. But Tsunade-sama, go! Shizune ran out of the office, and the Hokage calmed down. two ex-teammates started devouring the alcohol. Oh yes, corrupt the child, consume the innocent.
Destroy the child.
Jill sandwich vibes. I am questioning whether this was supposed to be a parody. No, I'm only reading it like it's a parody. I'm having fun doing that.
It will be like that sometimes.
I don't know, should I set up a it's times like these that I'm like, I should set up a web camera for this, because I'm like literally tossing the microphone between each hand, like doing fucking over the top gesturing and shit. And I'm like, I feel like people would probably get a little bit of a kick out of it.
Yeah. Probably.
You know, maybe next stream I'll get around to setting up the webcam and
yeah, and then you turn on face rig.
No,
become the waifu.
Face rig wouldn't do the hand gestures. That's the important part.
Yeah,
is
true.
Anyone that's ever met me in real life will tell you immediately how much fucking hand gesturing I do. Atin, you can ask Atin, but he's not fucking here. But you can ask Atin, and if I ever do anything beyond like basic conversation, like how's your day, how are you doing, I will be fucking gesturing all over the goddamn place.
Interesting. Max, can you confirm?
Max has never seen me.
Damn. Wait.
Sneaky and I have never actually had a face-to-face conversation.
There's been a couple times where we were close to doing it, but it was like...
Atin and I have met real life, but not Sneaky and I.
Yeah, because you see, Atin actually lives with his mom still, so he doesn't have to worry about a lot of expenses in his life. So he's capable of, like, not going to work for a week and not having to worry about it.
Damn.
Yeah, being able to tolerate your family and living in exchange for basic upkeep and chores is actually kind of a nice option in life. Especially if you
I'm not saying it's not.
Money.
I'm just saying, you know, he was able, like, the thing that prevented me and Max from meeting for so long is that we both ended up having to do a lot of jobs. And we couldn't exactly just take time off.
The first part was that I was still in college. I was tail end of my senior year of high school, going into freshman year of college when I first met you, and you were still a high schooler. So that's a no-go right there.
That'd be a little bit weird.
And then you had college after I dropped out of college.
Yeah.
And then we both went and got jobs.
Yeah. Well, I was saying, like, the times that I was, like, driving down to Florida and I could have visited you because I was, like, an hour out from where I was driving through. And it was just like, but that's, like, a whole extra 2 hours I would need to drive. And I am physically incapable of driving. Like, I am terrible at driving. And I don't mean, like, on the road. I mean, like, the effects that driving has on me. It fucking wipes me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then anytime I would have been like, oh, I could have gone to meet him at a halfway point while I was working that day, literally the middle of my work day.
Yeah.
More or less,
That's life.
That's how the story goes. Let's see here. We got I swear, when I see that little bastard, I'm gonna punch him into the next millennium! The Godime exclaimed, gulping down another portion of sake. Maybe this day wasn't so bad after all. Still, we should think about what to do, Jiraiya said, looking up the window. Right now, you and I, Shizune, are the only ones who know about Naruto's condition. But soon everyone will learn this. He paused. Including the civilian council.
Oh yeah, that thing that doesn't actually exist.
Huh?
That thing that doesn't actually exist?
Yeah. Tsunade's eyes widened. That somehow slipped from her mind. Oh god damn it.
Slept her shit for sale.
Damn, those old fools will definitely put him in a bingo book with a kill on sight order. Shit! I wish I was the military dictator of the village in times like these.
Ah, yes. The only solution. More government power.
Yeah, but what can we do? He chose to leave for himself, and he knew the consequences.
Based libertarian Naruto.
Deep in thought. I was cut off by Shizune, who burst through the door with a very worried look. Huff huff.
He is racist.
Tsunade-sama, there's someone to see you. The Hokage narrowed her eyes. Shizune, I told you that I am not to be disturbed. But it's Naruto-kun, Tsunade-sama. After a minute of silence, large amounts of killer intent started flowing from the blonde woman, and the amount of it made even Jiraiya flinch. This is some kind of bad joke, then you better stop it right now.
Well, I'm about to become racist.
In a dangerous voice. The Godime's first apprentice tried to keep her breath under control. No, it's him, please! Why do I feel like Tsunade and Shizune are in an abusive relationship now?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Because Tsunade is a drunk that is violent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's readable for you or something. I don't know.
Kinky. The door opened slowly, and a single young man stepped into the office. Both Sonen's eyes widened to the size of dinner plates! That's a fucking mental image. Fucking breaks their skull. Their eyes expand beyond their skull. Just...
Hang on, where's that fucking gif?
I understand it's a saying, but still, it's a funny mental image.
Yeah, like the image I just posted in 9K.
Yeah, exactly like that, yeah.
Awooga!
The door opened slowly, and a single young man entered into the office. Both Sonen's eyes widened to the size of dinner plates. Jiraiya understood immediately why not one of his spies could find any trace of Naruto. If that was him, then Jiraiya totally missed all the descriptions. Tsunade, on the other hand, had different thoughts. I want to fuck this boy. You think I'm all joking, audience, but no. What her actual thoughts are, is that really Naruto? Damn, he's hot. What the fuck am I thinking? He's 40 years younger than me, but god damn, he's hot.
Horny. Be gone.
Hot. Be gone.
Go back to horny jail.
Their surprise was understandable, however, as Naruto was completely different from the previous Naruto, also known as Boruto's father. If the last one liked orange jumpsuits, this one was dressed in only black, and he had spikes on his shoulders. Black pants, black leather sleeveless vest, with a brawny bare torso. And instead of sandals, he had black boots. His eyes were covered by a pair of classic Oakley shades that made looking into his eyes impossible. And his hair was spiky, but it was no longer short. It was long enough to be in a ponytail, and it went down the middle of his spine. The most surprising part was the absence of the first Hokage's necklace, and in place was an amulet that looked like a skull.
So
All
this
in
is
all,
meant to be a parody at this point, right?
No, it's all real.
No, nothing serious.
Nope.
All in all, this new Naruto was a sight to behold. They were returned from the la land by the young man's first words. Yo! Naruto smirked, raising his right hand up. Ready? Shut the fuck up!
Giving the Roman
The image of fucking I got the image of Hood Naruto in my mind right now. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sneaky?
I do. And a short greeting.
Am I wrong?
I was also thinking that you were thinking of Weimar Naruto.
Weimar Naruto from the Weimar Republic?
Yeah,
Naruto raised his right hand, providing the Roman salute.
dude.
Oh god,
The
oh fuck.
Hokage, leader of the Leaf Reich.
Don't leave, right?
1,000 years of the Hokage.
After quick recovery from her shock,
Oh my god.
Tsunade, in a blink of an eye, was in front of Naruto, trying to keep her promise. You little brat. With a greeting of her own, Tsunade threw her chakra-enhanced punch into Naruto's face. Keeping his smile on, the blonde boy just moved his already raised arm from the Roman salute to catch her fist.
Oh god, oh fuck.
The result shocked Tsunade the core. The punch's purpose was to send this poor boy to the other side of the village, preferably landing him into the woman's hot spring so all the women
God
there
damn
can
it,
beat
Dojo.
the shit out of him. But Naruto caught her fist with an open palm, and he didn't even budge an inch.
An inclined open palm.
Ooh. He then pulled up his left. He pulled up his left sleeve to reveal his armpit.
Oh, hey, no, see, look, I know you're shit posting about it, but it's straight up. He gave them a salute, an unspecified salute with his right arm, which he then simply moved. The salute he was giving, he simply moved in front of Tsunade's punch to catch it with an open palm. I'm just saying. The author that
curious.
does not give the best impressions of what exactly kind of greeting that Naruto was giving them.
Yeah. And you know, he's also got that you know, blonde hair and sapphire
Blue-eyed.
blue eyes.
Yeah,
Pale
Whatever.
skin.
real
Very fucking
Scandinavian features, you know.
real Ibermensch moment.
Yeah, yeah.
And
When he
anyway,
comes from
what
proper breeding
the
program.
fuck
Yeah,
were
exactly.
the Hokage's thoughts? This punch could have destroyed a good part of the mountain, and he stopped it with his fucking bomb.
That punch could have
Naruto and the
tortured my
Levin's
cock
point.
and ball.
I see. This is a real cursing whiplash for me, right? This is a real cursing whiplash. What the fuck is fucking palm? Just what the heck is he? Like, you go
Racist.
from dropping fucking
Aryan
F-bombs
Ubermensch.
left and right, and you're like, what the heck is he?
Yeah, you guys have you guys not watched the new Shippuden movie, Naruto Ubermensch?
Naruto and the Eastern Front.
Yeah. Naruto and the invasion of the Kuril Islands.
How did you stop it? Naruto's smile dropped a little. Yeah, it's good to see you too, Hokage-sama. Hokage-sama?
Fuhrer-sama.
What the hell happened to Bachan?
Glorious
Tsunade
leader.
thought, still in
My
shock.
glorious leader.
Well, at least I still have my
That's more
small
huge, actually.
victory. With that, she bumped him on the head. You little bastard! You're willing to say fuck and bastard, but you can't say hell?
Yeah,
That's
dude.
Christian,
Hell,
dude. That's
yeah,
Christian.
dude.
Christian
Hell, if you say
colonialism.
hell.
Oh
if you
no,
say
he does say hell. He literally
you
says
kick off the
hell right
Minecraft
in the
server.
sentence afterwards.
Yeah, you get kicked from the Christian Minecraft server.
Oh god. You little bastard. You killed Kenny. Do you know how much I was worried about you? Well, apparently not enough that you went to fucking destroy him like you would destroy a mountain.
You're about to send him to Brazil.
She was about to send him to Brazil. At least, what the hell were you thinking? Godime's rage found her way from woman's throat.
What?
Wait,
What?
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 What? Godime's rage found her way from woman's throat.
Nice.
I
Her
don't like
raging-
how that
she-
sounds.
The Godime's raging hard on.
Also,
from
Dojo,
the
echo,
throat. Huh? Oh, whoops.
echoing.
What
Yep,
the
is that better?
fuck?
Yep.
I don't. What is that sentence? The young man brushed. The young. What?
young man
The
brushed his
young
penis
man
against the
brushed caught hand away. The young man brushed caught hand away. His smile gone instantly.
His
smile
smile
gone.
went upside down.
Turn that
His
frown
smile went to
upside down.
Brazil.
Neck snap. Whoops.
Well, maybe I was thinking about gaining more power. You know, it's pretty hard subject to forget when you have the world's strongest ninjas after your head. Jiraiya gasped. How in the hell did you find out their goals? The older man took straight to the point. Wait, what? The older man took straight to the point?
Bruh.
He's
Also,
rushing B!
Still getting
He's
the echo,
rushing
Dojo.
B!
Oh, sorry. Better?
Damn it. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there you go.
It just sounds like she's rage fucking someone's throat.
He's not wrong, yeah.
You're
I was
not
gonna
wrong,
say
no.
decided not to, but here we go.
When Dumbledore says the next great adventure, he actually means Brazil.
You are going to the next great adventure in Brazil.
Harry, you're
I mean,
going to
No, I don't
Brazil.
want to go there. No.
It's the
Wait, it
power
all makes
Voldemort
sense now.
knows not.
Brazil is the afterlife, of course.
It's
That
the
would've-
power that Voldemort knows not. Going
Brazilian.
to Brazil.
Even Voldemort refuses to say the word Brazil for the curses it will bring onto him.
Indeed. The country
Yeah.
that must not be named.
Yeah.
There is a taboo on the world. If you say Brazil, you will automatically be transported there. Which
you
means
in-
we're all fucked, boys.
Rip Arn.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, I know. I am going to Brazil.
Wish me
luck,
Naruto
boys.
smirked.
Suicide
Oh,
pact with-
please.
Yeah.
Itachi said the Akutsuki is after me.
I
You
will
said they
suicide
want
bomb
the
Brazil.
Kyuubi, and I don't think they want to
Inshallah.
recruit me in order to get its power.
Shall-
With that being said, I think we all understand just what they will do, and that will definitely not be good for my health, the young man spat. Both Sanins and one apprentice were at a loss for words. This Naruto was completely different. He didn't even like ramen anymore. He's barely
What?
Naruto at this
Yeah,
point.
he prefers udon. Oh,
I'm
Not
fucking
just in
racist.
clothes, but in character too.
hate crime.
Well, that still doesn't explain why you ran away. Tsunade tried to change the subject. Naruto made an innocent smile. Ran away. Me? The Hokage narrowed her eyes.
Wait,
Don't
I
play
jogged
with me,
away.
boy. Yeah, it's time to show the
He's a
little
jogger.
runt who was in charge. Now, listen to me
Joggers and
very
bloggers, boys.
carefully. Why did you run away?
Joggers and chat, boys.
Naruto's smile was still on. Oh, please forgive me, oh mighty powerful Hokage-sama. I wasn't even thinking of playing with you. Alright, well, I did a little. On money, preferably. But as for running away, you're totally wrong. I was on a training trip after all. That shocked
committing
everyone in the
racism.
room. But you ran away. Jiraiya started, but was
Shooting
quickly
a
cut
Muslim.
off. From you, yes. Naruto made a malicious smile. Besides, I never said I'd be traveling with you, the blonde boy
Naruto
said to
went
the
to
older
training camp in
man's
Syria.
surprise.
Naruto is in Beirut. He caused the explosion.
Tsunade thought about what had been said for a while. Well, you have a point still. The Hokage dropped the question and asked another. If what you said is true, then tell me where you have traveled, she said a little arrogantly. And what have you learned? Jiraiya
Leave it
added
known.
mockingly
He
in
learned how to speak to the
triumph.
trees.
I learned that you have to shoot the kids in the brainstem before they let their parents know that you're coming. You and the rest of the Nom forces are coming.
Yeah,
I learned that the trees speak Vietnamese.
Yeah,
exactly.
The Viet Congs are watching.
They're always the VC are always there. You gotta napalm them out.
Yeah.
Naruto learned Agent Orange style.
Yeah, that's where his fucking clothing preference comes from.
Yeah, it's not actually colored that. It's stained orange.
Indeed.
By Napalm. Oh god.
Jiraiya said
jelly.
mockingly in
Exactly.
triumph, "Of course, who can be a better teacher than a Sanin?" To their slight anger, Naruto was still smiling. "Well, I traveled somewhere, and about training, not telling you about my training." Haha. Tsunade clenched her fist.
Funny.
Who the fuck does this brat think he is? Then an idea struck her.
You were out
But
looking
if
for
you
it.
don't
I
tell
trained
me,
with the
how can
blade.
I evaluate your rank? The village leader said with a stoic face, but she was actually super proud of herself inside. Yeah, it was a good idea indeed. For a boy dreaming to be the Hokage, there was nothing more than rank. But to her and everyone else's ultimate shock, she was wrong. Quite the opposite. For all his answers on that question, they were sure as hell not expecting this one. He laughed.
Oh god, he laughed. Funny joke.
He laughed and
Nice
said,
try.
"Nice cock."
I can even applaud you for that
Nice cock,
one.
bro.
8.5
still-
out of 10.
I'm not telling. The Godime had enough. Fine, if you don't want
No,
to
wait,
tell
hang on.
me, I'll
Sneaky.
just make you show me. Shizune. Hi. Get
Shizune.
Kakashi and Sakura in here immediately. And tell Kakashi that if he will be late for even a second, I will burn his entire collection of Jiraiya's books, said
Oh,
Sun and
God.
gasped. He
Oh,
was
no, what's
looking
he
at the
gonna
true
do?
monster right now.
Like he can buy more. Oh my god. Oh.
Oh god, wow. It's a bestseller, you know.
Hey, it's not like he doesn't know the author and can't just get signed copies or something.
Not like
Yeah.
he has the Sharingan and can literally memorize the entire text.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, Sneaky, you know the ha 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 block, right? I
Uh-huh.
read that at Hachima for some reason.
Hachima has infected you successfully.
Yeah. I am completely lost.
So,
I'm about to get racist.
let's finish this chapter, boys. This riveting, amazing
Do it.
chapter.
Go get him.
At once, master, the black-haired woman ran out of the office, leaving the Sandime Hokage students and a young man behind. When the
Did you
door
just
closed,
listen to
Tsunade turned her eyes
Yes.
at Naruto.
Good. I have no other way.
Based.
Turned her eyes at Naruto. What the fuck? And you
She
are to
located
be
the
at the
orbs in her
training
skull
ground
towards
36 within an hour, but before
The Orbs
that,
victory.
you still haven't answered the question of why. Naruto put his hands behind his head.
He is racist.
Why did I
That the Edward.
leave him, you mean? Yes.
He learned the
That's
ultimate
what I
power in
mean.
Detroit. The N-word.
Yes, a
Edward
good
Pass, yeah.
question. I don't even know where to begin. He took a thinking pose. Well, the first thing was that those were extremely important tree climbing exercises. So important that I started questioning myself of my decision to leave the village. Naruto made an
Existential
evil
crisis
smile.
while
Then there
walking on your
were the
face.
countless
Nice.
amounts of those very interesting stories about the great Toad Son and Jiraiya and how he saved your team and all the time was crying and useless Orochimaru. And the
Bless.
horny
you.
fangirl Tsunade. The Hokage glared at her team, and Jiraiya started to panic. He knew all too well what that look meant. Meanwhile, Naruto's smile turned into something that could be recently...
Described as racist.
Wait, what? That could put... Wait, what? That could put recently said Orochimaru to shame? What the fuck? Thank you.
I see.
Oh, and of course, with all my kind nature, I could not bring myself to forget about those top secret S-class missions to steal women's underwear from the hot springs. Ha 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 ha! I think another 2 or 3 of those missions, and I could well change professions to a priest at that point.
Dumb.
Ha ha ha!
What is? What?
Funny joke.
It's a Christianity joke. Get it?
No,
Naruto
based in a
making
Shinto world, you know? Huh.
yeah, Naruto making a Christianity joke in a Shinto world.
Yeah, I imagine how that works. Yeah.
Shinto Buddhist world, yeah. Fuck my. The closest thing they have to priests are like basically Buddhist monks.
Monkey.
Return to monkey. Yes.
Return to Buddha monkey.
Yeah. Raw toads, that's for homos. Go back to monkey. That's real shit right there.
Silence.
to crab.
Technique. Throw
After
shit.
2 seconds of silence, Jiraiya thought that if all killing intent Tsunade emitted was directed at the Kyuubi, then the poor fox would have ran away in fear at the sight of a true beast. Oh, wait, hold on, Tsunade, Hime,
True racist.
I can explain. The Hokage cracked her knuckles, killer intent still present. Naruto, little help. The toad hermit turned his head to see where the boy was, only to find him gone, and in his place a big old stuffed frog. The exact one he left Naruto with himself at a ramen bar. No, I'm too young and beautiful to die, were Jiraiya's last thoughts before he died.
Nice.
Damn.
Very abrupt, but alright then.
And
Okay,
that's how the
very
story, that's how the chapter ends. That's not how the story ends, unfortunately. There's a whole other 48 chapters of this.
Wow, that's
300k words. Yeah.
I would like to shoot myself.
Yeah,
I've only been here for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Commit seppuku, my dude.
Commit seppuku? Yeah, will you be my Kaishokunin?
Yeah,
You cut off my head?
no problem.
I'll
Bad
commit
based.
Sudoku on your corpse.
Based?
It's
based.
to upon your corpse.
Based on red pill?
Based in your based.
So, and yet more stupidity. Why expect the person who intentionally set you up for your death to save you? Because it's funny. I guess it's
funny.
It's a parody.
Pull the
It's
reverse
funny.
Uno
It's
reverse card
hilarious.
before you died.
It's a riot.
Yeah.
It's probably the peak of humor, actually.
Black Lives Matter.
So anyway, I'm glad
Hands
that
up,
Arn
don't
is
shoot.
supporting an important subject in life. Anyway, so as I was saying, we're about pretty much done here. We're about 20 minutes into 9 o'clock, and we're gonna say goodbye for tonight. So just remember that today is Tuesday, which means that on Friday we will be having another podcast at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you should come and join us then as well, because there is, of course, always more, and it always gets worse.